Hey everybody, this is story time.
Yay.
I just went to Japan, to Tokyo, and so not all of Japan. I went to Tokyo and then Japan Disney. And have you ever been?
I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
But you traveled many places in this
Yeah,
world,
I've
right?
actually, but I've never been to that far east.
Oh God, it's so good. It's so far east that to get there, I went west. Like that's how I went across the Pacific Ocean.
You went across the Pacific to
Yeah.
get there?
And you
I guess
go-
I'm imagining if I was traveling from Belgium, then I would have gone east.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you absolutely would have.
Yeah.
It's great. Everyone needs to go to Tokyo because it's like New York, but like cleaner. Like they
Really?
clean the place. And the toilets. Ha!
High tech?
So you're from Europe where they have bidets.
Yeah.
Do they have like automatic seat warming
Bidets?
like bidets that like you sit on the toilet and then there's a toilet seat on top of it that takes care of everything for you. And it's got buttons that are like, here's the boy parts, here's the girl parts, faster, slower, dry your butt.
No.
Oh, just the straight up that alone.
Yeah. What
but-
a difference.
Yeah, and then you guys need to look up the Robot Restaurant in Shinjuku. Shinjuku's like this red light district / Times Square type area.
Cool.
And there's a robot restaurant, and I watched giant robots fight each other
Amazing.
for our enjoyment.
Actual real robots that
Yeah.
were being.
Well, they had like these women-shaped robots, and then there were men in clown suits in them,
But
controlling them around.
Oh.
And then there were also just floats, like giant dragon floats, and people dressed as robots. And then they would shoot lasers at each other, and there would be explosions. And you're like this close to it.
Really?
Yeah.
So I know Tokyo from Lost in Translation, and I'm wondering, is it really, is the city the same in the sense that it never sleeps? Because that's what I loved about that movie, was that it really seemed like there was always something to do at any hour of the day that Bill Murray wanted to venture out.
Yes, it seems very New Yorky in that way. That
Yeah.
something's always going on, and it goes very late. But like we were in Harajuku, which I think is how you pronounce it. Like the subways go Harajuku.
Yeah.
And then, anyways, we went there, and that closes down a little early. But you can always find some place to go next. So we did that. But the best part was the McDonald's.
Is it, how different is it? Because I know just in Belgium, the menu is totally different. So I'm wondering
Super different.
Yeah.
Well, it's like they have the normal things, but then they also had like the teriyaki burger and the like shrimp cake delight.
Oh,
And like they had this one, it was like, they just have like bacon and caramelized onions and a burger patty and then potato salad on top.
I need to be honest with you, I have not eaten breakfast yet. So as you were holding out your hand, I'm just imagining like it's like a picture, like a little hologram, like it began with bacon.
Yeah.
And then like
but
just-
some of it's really good and some of it you're just like, I don't understand who would order this.
Did you like the food though, the traditional food from?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we had ramen. And the thing is, like, some of the ramen chains there, they have them here. It'll be like there's one in Tokyo and there's one in Osaka and then there's one in Alhambra. Like there's one in Alameda. You can go to San Francisco. You can go to
Beautiful
San Jose.
Alameda.
Yeah. Oh God. Hit up the San Gabriel Valley.
I'm a big fan of sushi. I love
Yes.
sushi. And I have heard that it's actually incredibly different. What I know sushi to be from enjoying it in California is very different than what you have in Japan.
Yeah, but you can still get like nigiri and like the
Yeah.
same kind of presentation, but like it's more sashimi. When we said like like the things that they write on the menu
Yeah.
here, we said like maguro, and they brought us like sashimi, and it was so good. But we went to the place where they auction off the tuna. So there's this place called Tsukiji Market. And the thing is, so that's where they catch tuna from all over the world.
Yeah.
They freeze dry it, they bring it there, and that's where they auction it off to the Hyatt, to the nicest restaurants in the world.
Right.
And we got there at like 3 a.m. and sat
What?
in line so that we could be there. And it's just like a guy rings a bell, and then he goes, and it's just like, that's exactly what he says. I spoke perfect Japanese. And then there's guys like doing this, and that's them bidding. And like in 10 seconds, they've sold a $250,000 fish. Like $100,000 fish or something like that.
What?
The best thing I think about Japan is like they don't speak a lot of English there, but when they do, when there's something that's the same name in English as it is in Japanese,
Yeah.
like Starbucks.
Right.
If you say Starbucks, they'll be like, "What are you talking about?" But in order for them to understand you, you have to do like a shitty Japanese accent.
Like how?
Starbucks. McDonald's. McDonald's. So it's like you do that, Marlboro.
What is that?
Marlboro. Like there's
Cigarettes?
people outside going, Marlboro. And then like whatever, like Marlboro, Kamara.
Where did you stay while you were there?
We stayed at an Airbnb in Harajuku, which
love
is,
Airbnb.
you should do it. It was $100 a night. A Little Stay in Japan, it's called. And it's right by the Harajuku station, which is between two really awesome places. Shibuya, which has the Lost in Translation crossing.
Yeah.
And Shinjuku, which is like there's a place called Golden Guy in
Yeah.
there. And if you watched Girls 2 weeks ago, when they go in the little bars in Japan,
I did not
that's in
watch.
Golden Guy.
Okay.
And it's like they have little bars that are about as big as this area, like this table, in small rooms. And there's like 200 of them in a 6-block radius. And you just like go in and you pick one, and people are members, and they go and sit down, and it's either like $10 to get in or free, and you just sit and drink with people that are going by. I highly recommend it also for people who like Disney. There's a place called Disneyland that they have there.
No.
And it's just like ours, but bigger. And then they have a place called Disney Sea.
What?
So it's land
Do
and
they have
sea.
whales?
No,
Okay.
but
Well,
they
I
have,
won't go.
but it's better than any Disney park in America.
Yeah. Well, I want whales, so probably not.
I don't know what to tell you. You can eat whale there.
No. End it. End the segment.
How
no.
better to show that you love whales than by
No.
making them part of your body?
No, I hate it.
All right.
I love
I like
them.
dogs. I eat dogs.
No, you don't.
Not true. I never have.
Oh, I was gonna be like,
That'd
no.
be weird.
Don't open with
What
that.
have you learned about Brett today? Man eats dogs. It's my best friend. But yeah, Disney Sea is the best, and that's the last thing we'll mention. You need to go to Tokyo, spend like 4 days there. 3 of them you need to spend at Disney Sea. It's like all the lands instead of like Adventureland and Futureland or Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
It's like Mediterranean Sea and like the American coastline of like Brooklyn in the old days, and they have like this mysterious island, and it's in a volcano. It's just so much more impressive than anything. And it's the only Disneyland that isn't wholly owned by Disney.
Oh.
So it's like, here's the Monsters, Inc. ride, brought to you by Panasonic.
Yeah.
So great. That's it. Thanks for listening. And I got
Yeah.
these sunglasses here.
I like them. dig
And
'em.
I don't know if you can see, but it says taking it easy. All the stuff in English.
Oh wow, it does.
It has to be things that are either like overtly idioms or things that can translate. And if you travel anywhere abroad, you need to get the Google Translate app because you can take photos of stuff and it automatically translates.
Taking it easy.
Yeah, you can't really see,
No, you can't.
but trust us.
I'm having so much fun.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Where did you go on vacation and where should we go next? Give us your suggestions in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.